right, peace, family in the kitchen with Essie today. Essie is canning. Today is a canning day for Essie, so guess what Essie is canning now? Essie is about to can, well, actually make and can some Cowboy Candy. Now, if y'all not familiar with Cowboy Candy, it is somewhat of a sauteed jalapeno with sugar, vinegar, turmeric, and chili. And it's one of those sweet and sour treats that you can eat with crackers, cheese, chips, things of that nature. And one thing good about it is that it can be water bath. I'm not going to be doing water bath canning with it today because I'm not making that many jars. I probably get about 3 jars according to my recipe, if even that much. But when I do it again, I probably will do water bath canning because I would like to store it up, because it will store up longer if you water bath can it. But I'm just going to preserve mine for, they say it'll last 3 to 4 months in the refrigerator. So let's get to it. So what you're going to need is a half a teaspoon of turmeric, a teaspoon of chili powder, and actually let me get my ginger, which I forgot. And you're gonna need a teaspoon of ginger. I have more than enough ginger here. And then you can the recipe calls for a pound of jalapenos. I have way over a pound. So what I did was bumped up the vinegar and I bumped up the sugar. So you do what's feasible for you. You can double up on the recipe. The recipe is online. I think it's foodie.com. No, it's actually chilipeppers.com where you can find this recipe. So it's a really simple recipe. Let me turn this down. It's a really simple recipe. It's very quick. It's not hard at all. So I'm actually going to start with my vinegar, which I probably should move this on over since I've had this on for a minute. So you want to get your vinegar in there, like so, and you can add your ginger. And again, the recipe calls for a teaspoon of ginger, and I probably have a tablespoon because I do drink a lot of ginger tea, especially in the morning time and at night. And then you want to add your teaspoon of chili and a half a teaspoon of turmeric. And you can pretty much vamp this the way you want. Because I said I think the next time I make it, I'm gonna actually add some garlic because I like garlic in pretty much everything. So you can revamp it and add whatever you want to add in there. And then you need a cup of sugar. So I bumped the sugar up to like maybe a cup, almost a cup and a half. I might need to add some more. And you want to get this to like a syrup paste. And I have all my clean jars here and my lids. Woo! It smells good, but then it's kind of strong with the vinegar. So you want this up and you want to bring it to a boil, but please be careful. And I need to say that to myself because I tend to have a lot of stuff boil over on me. But yeah, it's a nice brown color, kind of like a rustic brown. And hopefully this will boil up the way I want it to boil up. And I might just add a little bit more sugar. Because again, the recipe calls for a pound of jalapenos. I have more than a pound over here. I may even have close to 2 pounds. I think when I weighed it, it was like, what is it? 25 ounces. So that's like almost a pound and a half. So I'm hoping that I get at least 2 full jars or 3. Because I'm using pint size. And pints are what? 12 ounces, I believe. Yeah, pints is 12 ounces. I believe pints is 12 ounces. Yeah, that's what it is. Should we go? hardly see on these jars. Yeah, I think that's what I see. Yeah. Okay, so it's getting hot. And it should be getting ready to get to a boil. And I think I'm going to add some more sugar because I really want it to be syrupy. Yeah, I think that should do it. All right. So if you guys ever tried Cowboy Candy, please let me know. I've been wanting to do this for a minute. My mouth is already watering for this already. I can't even imagine what this tastes like with some chips and some nachos. Okay, it looks like it's thickening up, but I need to get it to a boil. Just trying to get there, you guys. Woo wee! Yeah, it's getting there. So once it reaches the boil and it starts getting into that syrupy consistency there, then you want to add your peppers and let your peppers sweat a little bit, and then after that you just jar them up. But again, ooh, this stuff is strong. So I think when you make this, you probably want to do it all at one time and just get as many jars done at one time as you can, because this stuff is strong. Okay, it's boiling up. So hopefully we get that thickness that we're looking for, that syrupy look. So yeah, you might wanna do this at one time, like about 12 jars at one time. So these the peppers are actually from the yard, and I did harvest a bunch today and some the other day. So I said, well, let me hurry up and get these cowboyed up because I didn't want to put them in the freezer. And again, I still have peppers. I forgot I had peppers on the right side of the raised bed. So there's still jalapenos out there on the right side. I harvest most of the peppers on this side. And then I still have jalapenos growing in the greenhouse. But again, the peppers that are outside, I'm definitely going to cut them back and overwinter them in the greenhouse. And thank you for all the comments, everybody encouraging me and letting me know that they had great success when they put when they cut their green peppers back. Whatever peppers it was, whether it was green peppers or jalapenos, they cut them back. And the next season came in and they said they just had a great harvest, that their peppers just went crazy the next season. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, it's thickening up. Let it rock out a little bit more. It's getting there. So again, you can water bath these, but I'm just going to put them in the jars, let them cool, and then I'm just going to refrigerate mine, and they will last 3 to 4 months according to the directions. But if you water bath them, they will last longer. And when you water bath, all you have to do is water bath them for 10 to 15 minutes. It's getting there. It's just moving slow, you guys. But it's getting there. Let me find my other. Oh, here it is. A spoon. That one over there. I think I may have to add some more sugar. It's boiling up. See, that does have a nice taste to it. Kind of like, yeah, like they said, that sweet and sour taste. That has a nice taste to it. I'm gonna put another cup in there, you guys. Hold on. I probably should have did, being that I used a little bit more than a cup of the vinegar. I think that should do it. Yep. Yeah. Yep, that's gonna do it. So remember, you want it to get to that syrupy stage. Yeah, it needed that extra sugar. Ooh wee. That vinegar is something else. All right, so now, since we getting that consistency that we looking for, yep, we gonna throw these jalapenos in there. Ooh. And you guys, I did save a lot of these seeds while I was cutting them. And you see all those seeds down in there. I'm gonna scrape those out with my little rubber spatula, and I'm gonna dry those bad boys up. And I got a little cup over there where I am drying some more seeds from when I did my batch of chili. We did green peppers from the garden, and also the purple peppers. So those are drying out, and I'm going to put them in a little Ziploc bag, and I will be sowing those seeds next season. So I had some, let me turn it up. I had some comments, people were asking me where I saving seeds, and I told them, yes, I'm trying to save as much as possible. I did save a lot of seeds this year, from watermelon to cantaloupe, peppers, squash, what else? Something else. I feel like I'm missing out on something else. Oh, cucumbers. So yes, I did save a lot of seeds, but you know, when it comes to saving seeds, that could be some tedious stuff. Oh, and collard greens. I had so many collard green seeds, you guys, and I'm gonna make y'all laugh when I take y'all on tour, because they're where I was shucking the seeds in my little bucket. The seeds went all the way down in the bucket, and I had them in two different places. My collard greens, I had one bucket, and then I had just a little pot, and all the seeds went to the bottom as I was, you know, trying to roll them out like that. And the little pot began to grow. All the seeds. I took all the little pods out, like I removed the pods so they were all dried out. And when I moved them, all the little seeds had began to germinate. It was the funniest thing. It was so cool to see that, though. And then when I had them in the bucket, when I first started to get all the pods off, I had a bucket full. And I was like, I know I ain't gonna be able to go through all these pods. So I just started massaging them while they was dry, and most of the seeds fell to the bottom of the bin. This is doing good. So you want to sweat that out. Sweat them out, get them nice and tender. So after that, when I went to get rid of the pods, ooh, this stuff is strong. When I went to get rid of the pods, a lot of the seeds was at the bottom of that bin, and I just took the water hose and sprayed the seeds, and I just poured them in different parts of the raised bed out there. And then there was some in a corner of one of the raised beds outside, and those seeds already even germinated next to the raised bed. So I'm gonna have to block it so that when the landscapers come and cut the grass, that they don't go over there and weed whack, because there's gonna be a bunch of collards growing in that one area. So it's pretty cool how those seeds already started to germinate inside the bucket and inside that little planter that I had. Okay, so these are sweating out really good, and we're gonna let them keep doing what they doing, and then we're gonna bottle them up, y'all. I think I'm gonna put a little bit more of this ginger in here. So yeah, you guys, the taste on this is really good. Cowboy Candy. When you start homesteading, you learn about stuff you ain't never heard of before. Cause I seen this because of homesteading. I was like, Cowboy Candy? I forgot how I got led to this recipe. Okay, we're gonna let them continue to cook down. Let me see if I can find my little spatula thing. So these are the seeds that I collected while I was cutting them on the cutting board. So these little bit of seeds that's left in here, I'm gonna get them out and let them dry out, and then I'll bag them up. They looking good, you guys. Okay. So that's from the jalapenos right there that I just cut. And this is the other cup that I began to save from the green peppers and the purple peppers, which they pretty much done dried out. So I will put these in a little Ziploc bag as well. Or probably put them in a seed bag that I already have. But these need to dry. But these is pretty much ready right here. Alright, these are looking good. Strong. A little bit longer, you guys. Let them get a little bit more tender. And also, this might be a similar method to where it may seal. I may even turn them over just to see if they seal, like when you do the jelly, when you don't have the water bath jelly or pressure can jelly at all. You can actually turn them upside down and then flip them back, and they will actually seal. I think y'all saw that on one of the videos where I did jelly. So I'm gonna try to see if that method will work with the jars with the peppers. Yeah, that stuff is smelling super hot. It smells like you're making hot sauce up in here. So I'm gonna use this just in case I needed to pour the rest of the syrup in the jars. But I don't think think I'll need that. Let's see where we at. It's a little bit longer. You want to definitely get them nice and tender. These probably taste so good with cheese and crackers, and again with some nachos. Okay. Yeah, that's spicy. Alright, let's get ready to bottle these bad boys up, family. My seasoning's up. That one I have to put in the other cabinet. Okay. Yeah, I think when I do this again, I'll make sure I do a couple of jars more than this 3 that I might get out of there, because this stuff is strong. And you want to be careful. You don't want this stuff popping in your eyes. Be extremely careful, you guys. These over here so you guys can see me bottling them up. So yeah, I think I could get away with 2 or 3. Okay. First one. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. Look like 2 jars. Once I pour this syrup on there, it's gonna fill them up even more. Ooh, this is strong stuff. Okay. Turn that off. All right. Okay, family, that's it. Get these lids on here. Got our lids right here. And the lids was sanitized already. We're gonna get our rings on there. And let me get another what's the name so you guys can see a little bit up close. That's what it's looking like, family. Cowboy Candy. It looks yummy, but it smells super hot. All right, family. So I'm gonna let these sit, and I'm gonna actually turn them over, and I'm gonna see if they're gonna pop when I flip them back. I'm gonna leave them over for about 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna flip them back, and just to see if they pop. If they pop, that means they sealed, and then they should last a little bit longer. But yeah, that's Cowboy Candy for you right there, y'all. So this is Esik. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace. I hope y'all enjoyed this, and go make you some Cowboy Candy. Peace.